We know coffee is huge. It actually beat out bottled water, and we want to help hoteliers get involved in this big untapped market.
Welcome to another episode of the Modern Hotelier. We are coming to you from the Independent Hotel Show in Miami. We're joined by Gage Johnston from Dalla Corte. Thanks for joining us, Gage. How are you doing today?
Of course, I'm happy to be here, happy to join the Modern Hotelier and be a part of this awesome trade show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, Gage, can you tell us a little bit more about Dalla Corte and what brings you to the Independent Hotel Show?
Sure, yeah. So at Dalla Corte, we make and manufacture espresso machines, so grinders, the machines themselves, and we try to offer a service, a solution that really elevates coffee programs in boutique hotels, in luxury hotels, some soft branded, some independent. We try to be that partner, that solution to really build up a food and beverage program. And we see the trends that are asking for those coffee programs to really be elevated. So we're here today to help operators get what they need to be successful in the space.
So tell everyone, how does the Icon espresso machine setup, how does that work with boutique and independent hotels?
Sure. So our Icon specifically, what we have in it is some few automated technologies. So we go to a hotel, we say, okay, you don't have the staff to have hyper-trained baristas like the Starbucks model or some other chains. We get it, there's low staff. We don't necessarily need a whole coffee program, but our Icon setup with the grinder and the machine, we have some light automation. So the grinder can actually make automatic adjustments to keep your recipe locked in. And we also have auto steam technology so that any of your staff can get latte and cappuccino milk to pour that beautiful art in the cup without having to be trained. So that's our real big push for the Icon in hotel space.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. I feel like there's been a lot of new trends in coffee lately and coffee gaining popularity. What have you seen in the trends in hospitality?
Sure, yeah. So I'll start off with the biggest trend. 66% of Americans in the past day had a cup of coffee. To put that in comparison, only 20% had eggs.
Wow.
So we know coffee is huge. It actually beat out bottled water. So we know coffee is big. People are drinking it. And we want to help hoteliers get involved in this big untapped market, especially in some of the more independent and boutique spaces that oftentimes are maybe not as staffed, like the larger branded companies don't have the affordability. So we help them get these coffee programs in there to really build up that food and beverage market because we see the trends. Another big thing we have is a challenge of people leaving the hotel, right? If I'm at a hotel and I see a Starbucks across the street, I'm going to leave and go across the street. We call that leakage. And there's a lot in the industry across all markets, but especially in hotel spaces with food, with coffee, with beverages. So how are we helping elevate your program? That's our biggest focus.
I love that.
Yeah.
You talked a little bit about the automation. What really makes you different from other espresso machine companies?
Sure, yeah. So we have some light automation, but the fun thing is these being manufactured in Milan, Italy, they have that style. They have that look, that feel. The interior designers love it. The space designers love it because it looks really good, but it also applies some of that automated technology that really help operators be successful without staffing and training all of their people, So that's our biggest thing is the style, the elegance, that Italian flair, and then some of that automation that really helps the coffee be as best quality as it can be.
That's great.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to hoteliers that are looking to upgrade their coffee program without completely redoing their whole F&B outlets?
Sure, yeah. So first thing is just a menu change, right? Biggest thing is just finding out what your demographic actually wants and providing that for them. And it's as easy as customer feedback surveys, looking at some trend data, seeing what in that area really does well with your target audience is something that operators often aren't willing to look at because it's easier to put up a standard menu and just go with the flow. So identifying your proper menu and then backing that menu with the technology that supports that in the most efficient way, which is why we're here with these machines. Yeah.
And so what's next for Dalla Corte, especially in hospitality?
For Dalla Corte, we really want to take this year, next year, to push operators to really elevate their coffee programs. It's not just about sending a piece of machinery off to the hotel, hoping it survives, hoping the ROI is there. We are along for the ride. Dalla Corte is very much about growing a business. We want to be there as a solution partner. It's not necessarily just a machine. It's something that ideally returns for you. And we're a part of that process through advice, through consulting, through service, through helping get the machines into these spaces. And that's our biggest win, right? When we all grow, all the tides are rising, everybody's doing well. That's what we want to see.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, Gage, 2 questions, and then we're going to get you out of here.
Do it.
A, what's your favorite type of coffee right now?
Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay. It is fall. And I am kind of a pumpkin spice girly. I'm doing it, dude. So pumpkin spice is my thing right now. I got to have that latte. So that's my favorite coffee right now.
I love it. My wife would agree with you. And also, for those that are looking to learn more about Dalla Corte or get in touch with you, what's the best way to do that?
Best way to do it is to visit our website, dallacorte.com/USA. We have all of the information of products, of machines, contact information, and more to help you with your solution.
Awesome.
Well, that does it for another episode of the Modern Hotelier. Let's grab a cup of coffee.
Let's do it.
All right.
Awesome. Thanks, Gage.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
You made it to the end of the Modern Hotelier. Thanks for watching or listening. The Modern Hotelier is produced by Modern Hotelier Media. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're listening on YouTube, or subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. If you know a good guest, sponsor, or have media needs, feel free to reach out to us at hello@themodernhotelier.com. Thanks and have a great day.